Just great Big Ten win for us. Just really proud of our guys. I love the result we had. It wasn't pretty. It was a gut check, but I'm really proud of our guys. I thought so many different guys stepped up at different times that helped us get a Big Ten win for sure. And I thought DeMarco Dunn, we don't win the game without him today. He was great on both ends. I thought Freddie DeLeon set the tone with his defense in the full court and in half court. And then, Ace down the stretch, Zach down the stretch. Thought just it was a team effort. Really proud of our guys. It was one of those games where you play in league play that you got to find a way to win, and we did that. This time last year we weren't ready to do that. These guys are ready to do that today. Really proud of them.
Kind of an interesting sequence there at the end with the goaltend. Yeah. What was your perspective live, and did you get full explanation of it?
Yeah, just that it was not interference, and they said because they had the ball, they were getting the ball back. I thought when you blow the whistle on interference, nobody has the ball. So they got the ball. We got to stop. So I'll have to go back and look on tape, check it out. But you just, no matter what, a call, a good play by the other team, whatever it is, it's all about your mentality. It's got to be next play mentality. We preach it all the time. We talk about it. The next action. Are you ready for the next action? And when they had the ball back there, it was like, all right, we got to figure it out.
This might be a strange question, but just as from a coach to a coach, do you have some empathy for the situation of they had a tip in after the call that obviously takes 2 points off the board?
Empathy? I don't know. I mean, it's how it goes, right? It's competition. Some things go your way, some things don't. I mean, I respect everybody I coach against and play against and all that, but no, I mean, it's just how it goes, so it's a gut check. You got to figure it out and go, but we still got to play the game. You still got to find a way to win the game, and I'm proud of the guys. They did that.
Mike, you mentioned at this point last year not being ready to win these types of games. Ace unprompted said that they want to make a statement that this isn't last year's team.
Yeah.
I mean, how much are you guys, I guess, drawing off of last year, or what kind of? I mean, it seems to be on your minds a little bit.
It's a great question. Look, all your experiences are your greatest teachers. Greatest teaching, right? Like whatever you go through, if you lean in on that, it has you more prepared for the next time it comes back, or you face it and you know how to go about it. So any experience as an athlete in competition, it makes you better if you lean in on it. So the adversity we had last year that we didn't always deal with correctly, in-game adversity and other things, they're our greatest teachers for teaching for this right now. So I'm really big on that. From talking about it to showing our guys stuff, bringing, Ace as an example is, when you're a point guard, all your experiences, late game, one possession games, time and score, all those experiences he and I have been through over the last 4.5 years showed up today at the end of the game. He pretty much said, I got it, coach, and he did, and he had the team organized. So all those experiences, good or bad, adversity, what we went through here at Penn State last year trying to figure this out, those are all things we're going to lean in on to help us get better and be ready for whatever that next thing is that we gotta fight through.
Coach, you guys had 17 turnovers tonight, with
Yeah.
Ace having 6. How do you plan to address that, and are you concerned about it going forward?
Oh, I'm always concerned about turnovers. Don't throw the ball to the other team. How about that? Too many 50-50 balls by Ace. He knows that. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. Because he has such great confidence in himself and his teammates cutting, so I've been there, I get it, I was like that too, but when you start doing that, you get the yips and you keep doing it. So, and he's not the only one. We drove it a few times, even against pressure and contact. You got to sit down and be strong with it and play to the next possession, next action. And too many turnovers today. 17's way too much, especially when we turn the team that never turns it over, turned them over 16, but we gave it back to them too many times.
Coach, Ace Baldwin was able to draw 8 fouls for you, shoot 16 free throws in a game that started out so physical and you guys didn't really have control of the tempo. How big was it for him to start getting them in foul trouble and getting points at the line?
Yeah, I thought, and I said this yesterday to the team, I said, I really think we can get to the foul line a lot today. I didn't know we'd get to the foul line 45 times, but I thought we could, just because we're quicker. I think we could get some edges on them, and if we can get the pace going. I thought in the second half we got the pace going a little bit more, and we got fouled a lot away from the basket because we got some edges. So, I mean, and of course the ball's in Ace's hands the most, and he's good at drawing fouls, but I thought other guys did it as well, and that was huge. And what I'm most proud about is we were drawing fouls at that end, and it creates choppiness to the game. That's not always in our advantage to getting up and down, but we were getting free points. And we weren't just fouling on the other end. I thought our guys did a great job guarding the ball without fouling for most of the game. That was huge.
Coach, in close games like this, you want every benefit you can. How much, did the crowd impact tonight's game?
Yeah, no, it was great. I just said it on the radio. I really appreciate everybody coming out and in that second half, getting loud, getting off their feet, and I loved it. It was great, and that's my goal, man. That's my goal, that we get all those fans here, and they're like that for 40 minutes, not the 10-minute run at the end. And I keep telling my wife all the time, we're going to get them there, and we got to continue to find different ways to do it and get them to sweat with us. But the fans had a lot to do with our energy in the second half, and great appreciation for them. Thank you.
There were two sequences that I thought were maybe uncharacteristic, kind of critical of the Freddie's Tech.
Yeah,
and then maybe
he was fouled on the play.
Yeah.
But emphatic dunk, you can't do that. You can't walk over a player like that. And so we gave the points back. You got to have mental toughness in a crazy charged up situation like that. You got to be a disciplined warrior and just move on to the next play. So it is what it is. We got to work on it.
And then Nick, in the last minute it seemed like you wanted him to pull the ball out.
Yeah, time and score. If you go in for a layup and there's nobody there, you get the points. But if a 7-footer is going to challenge, you don't go in there with one hand. That's a teaching point. He should know better. He's a senior. He wanted the basket. He wanted the point. He probably thought he was going to get fouled, but you can't show that ball to that defense. You got to make sure you get those points, or time and score with the clock. We got to work on that. That's a great teaching point tomorrow. We'll share with our guys.
Your last question, David.
Quick two-parter, Mike. We saw Miles, make his
Yeah.
debut. How do you think he did?
Oh, I thought he did great. I'm so proud of him because he was. He could tell. With Kachi being sick, you got to step up. You're going to play. I said, so all I ask you to do is play harder than the guy you're going against. I said, you don't have to do anything special, and he did that. And he played. I thought he played great. 10 minutes. He had 10 minutes. He got a rebound, but he did the right way. He had a great approach. I thought he had great practice yesterday. So it's going to get him on the court. Super proud of him. Just be a freshman to get thrown in the fire in a Big Ten game, right? And he's been out so much. He doesn't even know all the plays yet. That's okay. But for him to play the way he played today and his attitude and his approach, super proud of him. He's going to be a good player for us.
And then you answered part of the second part, but anything significant with the three guys who
No,
missed
they're
it?
just two guys are sick, and Hudson has a little injury, so just it's going around. I don't know what it is in the water up here in Center County, but we gotta work on it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.